If you're employed, you probably know the days when you get paid, right? But when is the last time you actually took a look at your pay stub? You know, that little document that goes along with that beautiful paycheck? You might have looked at it before and been a little bit confused.
Understanding and auditing your pay stub is a really important step in getting a handle on the ins and outs of your money. In today's video, we're demystifying this magic document so that you can make sure you're getting every last hard-earned dollar from your employer.
So if you've ever asked yourself, what are all these things coming out of my paycheck? This video is for you.
Hey Wealth Builders, I'm Mishak.
And I'm Akiva.
And welcome back to another episode of The Bemused. And on this channel, we talk about all things personal finance for young adults just like you and us.
So if you're into that kind of thing, go on ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. And while you're at it, click the notification bell so you never miss when we post new valuable videos just like this one right here.
First things first, where do I even find my pay stub? Most of you probably get paid via direct deposit, so you likely don't receive a physical document. If you don't know where to access the electronic copy, reach out to your HR department and they should be able to help.
There are a lot of lines and numbers on this form, so let's just take it one step at a time. Let's start with looking at two important dates on this form, the pay period and the pay date. The pay period shows the dates or the time period that this particular paycheck corresponds to and may or may not include the date you actually get paid. The numbers on the pay stub will reflect any activity that happened within that particular pay period.
Now, let's talk about earnings. Under the earnings section, you might see various earn types. Some might include your regular salary, any money you've earned in that pay period while on vacation, or some other type of leave such as holidays or even expense reimbursements. You will usually see a column showing you these amounts for the current pay period as well as the year-to-date column that summarize the totals for the calendar year so far. All of your earnings added together gives you your gross pay for the particular check.
Now comes the fun part, deductions, when that gross pay starts getting eaten up real fast. But first, quick commercial break. We created this new, fun, free quiz for you all to help determine how your finances are doing and give you resources and tools to help you on your financial journey. If you want to take the quiz, the link will be in the description box down below, and it will also be pinned in the first comment under the video. Now, back to deductions.
Deductions can include things like any retirement plan contributions you've opted to do or insurance premiums you pay for. It can also include things like flexible spending accounts or health savings accounts, if you have one of those. Make sure that all of these deductions are coming out properly for any employee benefits you've selected for the year, because sometimes mistakes happen.
Then, of course, comes taxes. Lots of taxes. Here are the types of taxes you'll typically see coming out of your paycheck. First up, Social Security. This will typically be 6.2% of your gross wages. If you happen to make over about $137,000 or so for the year, you'll see that there's probably no more Social Security withheld after that threshold for the remainder of the year. I hope to get to that status one day. Medicare taxes will be another 1.45% of your gross wages, plus an additional 0.9% for wages in excess of $200,000 per year. Together, Social Security and Medicare taxes are commonly referred to as FICA taxes. These two are typically pretty easy to check for on your pay stub because it's a flat percentage.
Then comes income taxes. For federal income tax, the amount of this withholding depends on a lot of factors, but it is driven by the information that you listed on your most recently completed Form W-4. If you don't know what a W-4 is, we'll leave resources in the description box below. If you need advice on this form to determine how much federal tax you should be withholding, speak with a qualified tax professional. If you need to update this form, ask your HR department for it.
Then there's state income tax, which most states collect. If you're fortunate enough to live and work in a state that does not have income taxes like Florida and some others, you may not see this on your pay stub. Similar to a W-4, there are also state tax withholding forms that you can fill out if you need to make any adjustments to your withholding.
Last on the tax front is local taxes. Some counties and local city governments, such as New York, might levy additional taxes. If you live or work in a municipality that does, you might also see taxes withheld on your pay stub for that purpose. After subtracting your deductions and taxes from your gross pay, you'll get to your net pay, which is the amount that you actually receive in your pocket. Your pay stub will also typically show how that money was paid out, whether by check or direct deposit, and if you have direct deposit, into which bank account.
There are other miscellaneous things you might see on your pay stub that do not affect how much you get paid. These can include things like benefits that your company pays on your behalf. And some pay stubs even show you the balances of your vacation time and other types of leave. So that's what all of those things coming out of your paycheck mean.
Now, comment below the word value if this video helped you out and share it with a friend. We dive deep into taxes, budgeting, employee benefits, and so much more in our program Money 180. So if you're interested in learning more about that, the link is in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss when we post new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. But it's driven by information that you, instead of most recent
What?
retirement contributions, sorry.